veteran from Iraq. Please tell me just briefly, what did that experience teach you? What did you learn being in Iraq?
Well, it taught me, for one, that there are varieties of limes that are much sweeter than any you can have in the United States. Another thing it taught me was that okay, you got it.
I mean, did you come back from the war thinking this was a meaningful exercise that the U.S. had to be? I mean, in that kind of sense, did you take anything back different from what you left with?
I came back from the war in Iraq thinking that it was time for me to do something else, and which brought me into sustainable agriculture and learning to farm and working with the soil.
But what is the connection from the war in Iraq, peace movement, to you? Where does this fit together?
This fits together for me, training veterans coming out of Iraq, teaching them farming, and hooking them up with jobs and employment opportunities with farms across the country. And to me, that's a really important thing, to really give these people a support base, give us a support base. And, you know, it's fun. So,
why is it necessary? Is there a need for that?
I feel that veterans these days could have a little bit more support from our system. And not to mention, it's more of just kind of an idea of having job or, you know, vocational training. It's kind of a spiritual transformation, I'd say, that really a lot of people make when they move from being a soldier to a farmer. That being said, you know, we're all basically the same people, and it really can be a beautiful transformation.
So it's a way of helping both soldiers and farms. Is that the idea?
Absolutely.
Could you just explain that briefly? Yeah.
Well, farms really need good workers, and I think a lot of former soldiers, could really benefit from growing crops, from taking care of living things, from nurturing, learning to kind of step into that mindset. Not to mention the idea of sustainability, not only sustainability as in sustainability from too many fertilizers and pesticides, but personal sustainability. Learning that you don't need to have, don't need to be in this regimented system to exist, and there are things that you can do that can replace that.